What is up, y'all? It's your boy stephlyon, and today we're reacting to the patch report. Yup, 4.7 patch report is here, and bro was wearing a freaking Sesame Street shirt. Jared, man. But let's get right into the reaction.
Hey everyone, I'm an NPC called Jared. You're the player character called Nigel Thickness. Let's jump inside Star Citizen and take a quick look at some of what's coming in next week's release
is going on right now.
4.7. Let's go.
Wait, Jared, what's going on? That's not Jared. That's not Jared. 4.7, baby.
Now,
wait, hold on. Before we start, comment down below if you've actually gone into the PTU, or tell me if you are waiting for the persistent universe like me. I don't want to run out this freaking thing. I want to be able to do it when it's in the live, so I can go in blind and I can enjoy it for like the next 2 months, because if I go in now, it might just ruin it all for me. Let me know in the comments below.
big headline feature in Alpha 4.7 is our new operation, Breaker Stations, also referred to as the artist formerly known as Rock Cracker.
Oh, so it's not called Rock Cracker anymore. It's now
Currently in
Breaker
testing on the
Station.
PTU, Breaker Stations invite you to visit these derelict stations, find your way inside, restore operational control in whatever manner you can, clear out some baddies, because there's always some
New
baddies,
drip. There's new drip. There better be some
and
nice
then
heavy drip.
attain your reward, which in this case is a bunch of cool minerals you have to fly inside an asteroid to retrieve. It's the next major content drop for Star.
I keep seeing the Argo Mole. Is it going to be the Argo Mole size like class ships you can use, or can you use like golems, prospectors, and other things? Because if it's only Argos, that's gonna be freaking annoying.
Citizen this year, looking to build upon the work from previous operations like Stormbreaker, Onyx facilities, and Welcome to Nyx, complete with optional paths to success and greater rewards for those who unlock all of its secrets. But these Breaker Stations also come with a unique twist. There are exclusive and contested versions available to all players,
which is really nice.
The exclusive options will make it easier for dedicated.
Oh wow, they cut down the price. Yo, it used to cost, wait. When they put it out, people were pissed, right? Because it cost 800,000. They cut the price down in half. But it looks like the shared one seems to still have the same price. So they only cut the price of the, wait a minute, that's not fair. If you're gonna cut the price, you might as well cut it for the shared as well then.
Groups of players to tackle the content on their own without too much interference from the universe as a whole. While contested locations will provide a more rambunctious adventure for people who like a little more chaos in their lives.
This is gonna be freaking annoying. It's gonna be so annoying but so fun, man. You'll probably not even get to finish off the station.
Bring backup. Now additionally, there are even more locations without the Rock to Crack dedicated to a variety of sandbox missions that will be unlocking a few weeks after release.
Right.
So altogether, these Breaker Stations represent an exciting progression in location scale, combined arms combat.
Yo, look, I literally just started playing Alien Isolation, and it's all based in like a space station, right? And I'm like, imagine they make things that big for us to like explore, go around and do things, where there's some spots where you can buy armor, like just imagine there's like a living, breathing station that's also like a PvE, PvP situation as well, where it's just like unpredictable. That would be crazy.
Industrial opportunities. The ongoing conversation about PvE, PvP, and PvE, and just in general, everyone coming together to either help or hinder one another, depending on which contract and what experience you choose.
Damn, imagine we had VoIP. Imagine we had VoIP and you can literally talk to the other team like, yo, look, instead of fighting this out, let's just team up and get this thing done. Yo.
That's not all 4.7 has to offer. The long-fabled inventory improvements are upon us, providing the next evolution.
It looks
of
better though.
Interface for indexing, interacting, and evoking all the irregular items you intersect with throughout the universe. With new functionalities that affect everything from stacking to displaying inherent quality, and a spiffy new look that should cut down on time looking for the right stuff.
Okay, it doesn't look that crazy no more. This looks a lot cleaner than the other version I saw. Okay.
It's a major quality of life improvement for the verse that will not just continue to improve beyond 4.7, but set up the foundation for other new features along the way. And one of those other new features includes the first iteration of crafting, the next major step forward in allowing citizens to shape and conform the universe as they see fit.
That thing is so big. I don't even think it'll fit in my C1 spirit. It's so freaking big.
What starts with customizing an FPS item to handle and perform the way you'd like is the beginning of a journey throughout this year that will bolster the agency and combine the efforts of all players throughout every aspect of Star Citizen's gameplay. Whether you're the miner who collects raw materials, or the salvager collecting unique components, the refinement specialist producing the highest grade commodities, or the long-haul trucker delivering everything to where it's needed most, the mercenary who hunts for the latest and rarest blueprints, or the combat specialist who serves as both client and protector, the crafting journey that begins here with Alpha 4.7 is an essential element to realizing the living, breathing, interactive universe that we've been building towards. And is one of the most exciting
changes everything.
And of course, as with every new system, there's going to be a host of changes along the way. So be sure you check out the new crafting guide that releases alongside Alpha 4.7 with all the latest info. Now, of course, at the beating heart of Star Citizen is its spaceships. And Alpha 4.7 is bringing with it a host of changes and improvements to spaceship gameplay.
Oh, I thought they said new ships.
Towards the eagerly awaited tactical strike groups this spring. And that starts with the next iteration of shield and armor updates.
Yes, oh, this changes a
this
lot,
means
man.
Changes to overall health and the effectiveness of energy weapons.
TTK is going up
this
again
includes
for
adjusting
armor.
the minimum damage requirements to make it harder for smaller projectiles to penetrate, as well as creating an evolving progression of what types of weapons to use when.
Because now it's like, this is telling me that if you want to fight a capital ship, you're going to have to fight a capital ship with something big enough. You can't just come in with little ships and just take it down, which makes sense in a way, but it's also like, if there's a bunch of small ships shooting you, do they have a chance to actually hit that percentage required to do damage? Or is it a thing of just no small ship can attack a big ship?
In select situations. There's changes to radar and detection systems, where the type of equipment you have and the power assigned to both now directly affect the range. Things like aim pips and ESP come into play. Updates to missile explosions that mean the explosion radius of external hits become more focused and should no longer damage internal components without first breaching an opening. As well as a pass on many of the doors.
Okay, so because normally, right, sometimes when you use your missiles, you can disable the ship. Are they saying you can no longer disable a ship even if you use missiles because there's no breached opening? So like you have to literally open the back ramp, then hit inside it. And if you don't do that, you won't damage the components. Let's listen to that again, because that's crazy. That is crazy. It's gonna stop a lot of my quick battles.
Updates to missile explosions that mean the explosion radius of external hits become more focused and should no longer damage internal components without first breaching an opening.
Right. So yeah, if you want to destroy your components, if you have a missile, you have to shoot it literally into the ship. It makes sense, but I'm like, after a while, after a few missiles, it should still damage the inside from just the force, right? The force and the heat, I think especially if you have no armor left. If you have no armor left, yeah, it makes sense. But this is okay for now.
Pass on many of the doors, ramps, and lifts in ships to improve their durability, because we're about to give people a much bigger reason to target them from now on. And of course, if you've been on PTU the last few weeks, you've already seen how much these values have fluctuated. That's all part of the process of taking advantage of the testing at scale that you provide us. Now, as with all balance-related feature changes, these will continue to be tested and adjusted on PTU after this is aired, and even beyond our live release. So be sure you check out the patch notes for the latest details, and keep the feedback on Spectrum and Issue Council coming. Also in 4.7, there's new factions to encounter.
Looks so bro. It looks like Red Hood. Oh my god.
New space stations to explore. New armors to be acquired.
Oh nah, Gango, away. The drip is too much. Look at this drip right there, Gango. I need that. I need it.
Expanded salvage contracts. And hey, don't forget, the story of Alpha 4.7 doesn't end with its intended release next week. That's because there are still several point patch content drops between now and Alpha 4.8 in May, including Alpha 4.7.
Point 1. He means
Point 1.
4.7.1.
Which is about 2 weeks after that with the...
Wait, but I thought we're not doing that anymore. I thought we're not doing 4.7.1. I thought we're just going straight to 4.8. Wait, did they roll that? When did they roll that back? I believed we were told we're no longer doing the point whatever. We're going straight to the next big one.
Newly redesigned Hull B, which we'll reveal in about 2 weeks. Oh,
Oh, a new hull?
Cat UTV, which we can show you now. Yay!
Oh, that's cute. It looks
Captains of
cute.
Industry promotion, which sees the return of many cargo, mining, salvage vehicles, and more. And then in 472, about 2 weeks after that, that's where Nix expands once again with a whole host of new missions, including the return of courier and delivery assignments.
Hey, new missions in
Bombing
Nix.
runs.
Nice.
And those delightful destroy item
Wait, did it just say bombing rights? We can go and bomb things? So I can actually go buy my Crusader C1 Spirit bombing version?
assignments. Bombing runs. And
I
those
can go
delightful
bomb?
destroy item
I can go
engagements
bomb?
as they all come into play using the rockless breaker stations that we talked about before.
Oh, this
Altogether,
is
the
exciting.
Alpha 4.7
This is
era will
exciting.
deliver new content about every 2 weeks between now and 4.8, which is another way the development team is working to ensure that there's always something
Something
new for
new
as
to
many
do.
Star
Yeah.
citizens as possible.
Yeah.
And before we go, there's one more thing that we can show you coming to Alpha 4.7 next week. Yeah, but we can only do it super quickly because we're jerks. You could say a new start for spaceflight.
Do you guys don't know the power of YouTube? Hold on, gang. I got you, gang. I got you. Guys, I promise you, this is a Scorpius. Look at this. That's a Scorpius. We're getting a new Scorpius. Nah, gang. This is dead ass a Scorpius. Look at the shape of it. It looks like a Scorpius. I think that's a Scorpius. Am I tweaking? Nah, am I tweaking? Because everyone was saying the new ship that is coming is going to be Aurora Mark II. This doesn't look like the Aurora. This looks like a Scorpius. Nah, this is a Scorpius. Wait, nah. Do y'all really still think it's a freaking Aurora Mark II? Because that looks like a Scorpius to me. Nah, they can't. Nah. That's a Scorpius. That's definitely a Scorpius. It's a new Scorpius.
You could say a new start for spaceflight arrives in Alpha 4.7. Come on back next week to find out more.
They say a new starter? Yo, gang. This year started off a little bit iffy. They told us a lot of great stuff, but then some stuff started off a little bit iffy and it started to catch itself. And this has caught the whole thing because now I'm excited again. I am freaking excited. There was a little bit of like a downturn and things got a little bit like dryish, but now, bro, it's wet. Nah, this is gonna be fire. This is going to be fire, man. Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait, bro. I can't wait, bro. New armors, new ships, new missions, new everything, gang. Oh, this is gonna be fire. This is gonna be fire. Oh my goodness, gang. Star Citizen 2026. Yup, second quarter. Yup, it's about to be lit. It is honestly about to be lit. Hope you guys like that reaction, guys. The hype is real, gang. 4.7 changes everything. Don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the verse because, guys, I'm moving in the verse. Just bye.